If you own a home in Santa Clarita and you've ever typed your address into Zillow just to see what it says, you're not alone. Almost every homeowner does it. But here is what I need you to know. That number is often wrong, sometimes significantly wrong. And if you are thinking about selling or even just curious about where you stand, making decisions based on a Zestimate could cost you tens of thousands of dollars. In this video, I'm going to give you the real numbers and an honest breakdown of what your home is actually worth right now and why. I'm Lucky De Leon, real estate advisor with Keller Williams VIP Properties here in Santa Clarita. So let's get into the real data. First, let me explain why online estimates like Zestimate, Redfin Estimate, or any automated tool can be so far off. These tools use algorithms. They look at public record data, past sales, tax records, square footage, and they make a calculation. But they can see inside your home. They don't know that you remodeled your kitchen last year. They don't know your backyard is exceptional. They don't know that your neighbor's home, which sold lower, had deferred maintenance and an outdated bathroom. They also lag behind the market. The data they use is often 30 to 90 days old. In a market that's actively shifting, that matters. I've seen estimates that are $50,000 too high, which sets unrealistic expectations for sellers. And I've seen them $80,000 too low, which means sellers leave real money on the table. The only way to know what your home is actually worth is a competitive market analysis based on what's actively selling in your neighborhood right now. And I'll tell you how to get one for free at the end of this video. But first, let's look at what the market is actually doing in Santa Clarita right now. The Santa Clarita market numbers. I'm going to walk you through the most recent market snapshot for the Santa Clarita Valley. This data is straight from the Southland Regional Association of Realtors. This is what real estate professionals use, not what an algorithm guesses. Let's start with prices. The median sale price for all residential properties is $810,000. That's the middle of the market. Half of homes sold for more, half sold for less. Now, that number is actually down 4% compared to last year. So prices have softened slightly from the peak. That's important context for sellers to have. But here is where it gets more specific. If you own a single family home, a detached house, the median sale price is $870,000. That's down just 1% year over year. So single family homes are holding their value much better than the overall market. If you own a condo or townhome, the median is $581,000, down 7% year over year. Condos are feeling more pressure right now, and that's something condo owners need to know going into a listing. Now, let's talk about what's happening with inventory and competition. There are currently 812 active listings in Santa Clarita. That's down 9% from last year, meaning there are actually fewer homes competing for buyers than there were 12 months ago. For sellers, fewer competing listings is a good thing. And here is the number I want you to really pay attention to: months of inventory. Right now, Santa Clarita has 3.6 months of inventory, which basically means that if no new homes will come in the market right now, it will take 3.6 months to sell what exists and is on the market right now. How fast are homes selling? The average days on market for closed sales was 41 days. That's up just 2 days from last year, essentially flat. Homes are still moving at a reasonable pace. But here is a nuance. Active listings that haven't sold yet are averaging 71 days on market. That tells you something important. The homes that are priced and presented well are selling in around 41 days. The ones that aren't, they are sitting. That gap between 41 and 71 days is the difference between a well-prepared listing and one that needs work. One more important number: 228 homes closed, and the average sale price on those closed homes was $879,000. That's actually higher than the median, which tells us that well-positioned homes are still selling strong. So what does all of this mean for you as a homeowner? Let me break that down. What makes your home worth more or less? The market data gives us the baseline, but your specific home's value depends on factors that no algorithm can calculate. Here is what actually moves the number up or down. Things that increase your value above median: updated kitchen or bathrooms, buyers pay a premium for moving ready, larger lot or usable outdoor space, especially valued post-pandemic, cul-de-sac location or premium view, recent roof, HVAC or major system updates, no HOA or low HOA compared to comparable homes, single story, very high demand in Santa Clarita right now. Things that can reduce your value below median, deferred maintenance that's visible during showings, dated interiors that buyers mentally calculate renovation costs for, high HOA fees compared to what you get, smaller lot compared to neighbors, unpermitted additions. These create complications in escrow. Here is what I tell every seller I work with. You don't need a perfect home to sell well. You need an honest assessment of where your home sits relative to the competition, and a clear plan for how to position it. That's the difference between selling in 41 days and selling for 71. Single family versus condo. Know your position. I want to spend a moment specifically talking to condo and townhome owners because the data tells a different story for you. At a median of $581,000, down 7% year over year, the condo market in Santa Clarita is facing more headwinds right now. There are a few reasons for this. Interest rates have pushed buyers to stretch their budgets. And when they are stretching, many prefer to put that money toward a single family home. Condos also carry HOA fees that add to the monthly payment, which affects affordability calculations. That doesn't mean condos aren't selling. 228 homes closed recently across all property types. But if you own a condo and you are thinking about selling, pricing, strategy, and presentation matter even more than they do for single family homes. You need to be the best option at your price point, not just a good option. If you are a condo owner and you want to talk through what your specific unit could realistically sell for right now, that's exactly the kind of conversation I have for free. My contact is in the description. What sellers should do right now? So if you are thinking about selling in 2026, what should you actually do right now? Step 1, get a real market analysis, not a Zestimate. A comparative market analysis looks at what's actively selling in your specific neighborhood, in your price range, with similar features to your home. It gives you a real number, not an algorithm's guess. And it's free when you work with an agent. Step 2, walk through your home like a buyer. Go to your front door, walk in, and look at everything with fresh eyes. What do buyers notice first? What feels dated? What feels like it needs repair? The things that jump out at you are the things that will jump out at buyers and affect what they offer. Step 3, understand your competition. Right now there are 812 active listings in Santa Clarita. Some of those are your direct competition. Before you list, you need to know what buyers are comparing you to and how to win that comparison. Step 4, don't wait for a perfect market. I hear this a lot. I'm going to wait until the market improves. Here is the honest truth. You can't time the market perfectly. What you can control is how well your home is prepared, how it's priced, and how it's marketed. Those 3 things matter more than waiting. Here is the bottom line on Santa Clarita home values. The median is $810,000 overall, $870,000 for single family homes, $581,000 for condos. Inventory is lean at 3.6 months. Homes that are priced and presented well are selling in about 41 days. And the market, while slightly softer than last year, still favors sellers who come in prepared. But here is what I really want you to take from this video. Your home's value isn't just a number on a report. It's specific to your street, your floor plan, your condition, and your timing. And the only way to know your number with confidence is to have a real conversation with someone who knows the market. That's where I come in. I offer free home valuation course, no pressure, no obligation, no sales pitch, just a real, honest conversation about what your home is worth right now and what your options are. If you are thinking about selling this year or even just curious, I would genuinely love to talk. My phone number and email are in the description below. You can call, text, or email me directly. I'm Lucky De Leon. I'm bilingual in English and Spanish, and helping Santa Clarita homeowners make confident decisions is exactly why I built this channel. Hit subscribe for market updates and real estate guidance every Tuesday. And I'll see you in the next video.